In the world of gaming, the ultimate choice always comes down to quality versus performance. Those who are PC master race will know this better than the undignified spoon-fed console peasant. PC gamers know to look out for FPS, screen resolution, graphics quality, screen tearing, and most importantly, if their desired game will appear in a sale in the near future. Winter 2017 is upon us, and that means the annual Steam Winter Sale is a go. Unlike last year's video, I'm going to be recommending games in the $25 range. Starting us off, we have Rainbow Six Siege. I originally had my doubts of this game due to rumors of it being hacker central, but seeing as the game is pushing into year 3 of technically free DLC, it's proven itself to be not so bad a game. Rainbow Six Siege is a must-buy if you have friends who also play the game. The game boasts 20 easy to unlock operators, with 16 DLC operators you can unlock gradually if you play the game enough, with more on the way in year 3. All characters have weapons and deployable options adaptable to your playstyle, but are similar in playstyles, making learning a new operator really easy, except for each of their unique abilities which set them apart. Lastly, operators are divided into attackers and defenders, just like the sides you'll play, meaning you cannot pick a defender while you are playing attack and vice versa. The game receives seasonal updates which bring in new operators, reworks, and new maps, always leaving something to look forward to. Despite me picking up the game 2 weeks ago, I've already logged exactly 80 hours into Rainbow, so of course I'm recommending it. Also a heads up, if you are planning to buy the game, do not buy the starter edition. It may be cheaper, but the original operators will be significantly harder to grind for, and there is no way to upgrade to the regular edition. Your best bet is to buy regular, which should be $20 USD on sale. For those interested in a lengthy single player experience, game number 2 will interest you. There is no better recommendation right now than Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I'm serious. I don't even own it yet, and based on reviews and feedback from friends, it is a must-have RPG. I personally am a sucker for medieval themed games, especially with villages to loot, to explore, and definitely a rich story. The interesting thing about it is despite being a popular game, it goes down to $20 USD, and get this, the complete edition is the same price during the sale. That means you get all the DLC for the same price. It'll be the first thing I get during a winter sale once it goes live. Next up in the single player department, being number 3, is the Batman Telltale series. I recommended the first entry, but now that the sequel, Batman the Enemy Within, came out this summer, and that I've been playing it, I can safely say it's a definite upgrade in the making you feel like a turd department. The choices you make catch up with you. They sure fucking do, whether you see it coming or not. Not as savage of a game as Game of Thrones or Walking Dead, but it's just right. Usually you don't feel the weight of the consequences, but it picks up in the sequel. There's freedom in taking an aggressive or passive stance, and definite replayability by chapter. If you nab both on sale, it should be roughly $22 USD, with game number 1 at $6.25 and the sequel at $15. Game number 4 I picked up during the summer sale, but put down till now until I had a better rig to enjoy it with. Dishonored 2, in the few chapters I've played it, shares a kill, knockout, or flyby undetected concept, similar to Thief, which adds some challenge to simply getting past the room. As you explore the levels sectioned off in chapters, you can find hidden letters, documents, and charms, with the latter being rewarded to adventurous explorers out there. As you progress, you will be able to upgrade your main abilities for more intricate approaches. The game is probably the most graphically demanding on the list, requiring a 6GB 1060 for recommended play. Should you be up to par with the specs, the game should be as low as $20 during the sale. If you end up enjoying it, a spin-off sequel called Death of the Outsider should be the same price and bear the same requirements. My 5th and final recommendation for the winter sale is a game with a now evolving esports scene, and is another great choice to play with friends. None other than Overwatch. Somewhat known for its quote-unquote relativity to TF2, yeah, right. Overwatch is a team-based first-person shooter with an intense focus on timing and teamwork. Each character has drastically different playstyles, and roles joined together with one unique ability each. Depending on how you approach a fight, you can decide the game in your team's favor or fail spectacularly and lose your dignity along with the match. But that's all part of the fun, right? Overwatch is a great option for those who enjoy TF2's casual playstyle. Just don't get into comp. You should probably avoid that if you have worse mechanical skill than I do. The game shares a decent amount of lore with the release of occasional comics, origin stories, and epic cinematic shorts to give some perspective on each character, and why there's a talking gorilla scientist helping you cap first point, and why an angry Nigerian man just absolutely destroyed your healer with a rocket-powered fist gauntlet. Requirements aren't nearly as heavy as the rest of my recommendations, as there is a wider range of graphical customization. The game has gone as low as $25 USD, but they also occasionally introduce free weekends, so there's a chance to try it out if you're still unsure. So there you have it, 5 games to look out for during the winter sale, or any sale for the matter. If you wish to see me stream or make videos including any of the games I've recommended, alongside TF2, Rocket League, and much more, I deeply encourage you to let me know, either by mentioning it in my Discord server, yes, I have one, or my Twitter handle @_Tobias, or simply comment so below. And maybe, just maybe, I'll give it a shot. I'll keep you updated on what I'm doing on Twitter as well. I've also gotten around to upgrading my PC. I'll put the specs in the comments, and yes, I can now record things at a smooth frame rate. Before I shut up for another 2 weeks or so, let's discuss. What game is at the top of your wish list and why? For me, it's Witcher 3. Which I'm interested in for the story, and Geralt, the main character who looks like a total badass. But I'll wait for a sale on both. And with that, this is Tobias, and I'll catch you guys later.